Hello and welcome to Bullcrap Garage. Today on Bullcrap Garage, I'm going to put this sticker on my toolbox. So, and a generalized, just an update on what the hell is actually going on. You know, last time we worked on the track, we ripped off the cab and the box and every fucking thing else, and that was very exciting. And then all my hopes and dreams got crashed. Nothing out of the ordinary here for me. But in general, I suck at applying stickers. But you know, it's just a generalized update on what the hell is actually going on and where we're at, because you know, I'm broke. That's just the honest to God truth. This thing's just a project I work on here and there, and when I have money, I have money, and when I have money, I don't have time. So, you know, welcome to the world. But this is the truck frame. See, you know, we got the shocks off and everything else. The tires are still somewhat flat. I started cleaning it like way up here. Way up here. Right, so in here I cleaned all this and everything else, and it actually looks better than I thought it would be. But there you go, focus. Thank you. But here we have some major rust and rot, which we're not sure what we're going to do there yet. And here, and then these ones here are pretty, this one's actually pretty good. The other one's pretty messed up. But, you know, welcome to sitting out a yard for 10 years. And, you know, but then we also have more rot back here. Right there. Like this is, we're not sure exactly what I'm gonna do yet, but yeah, like right there, there's a, but what we're kind of thinking now is what we're gonna do, we're gonna cut the back section off and we're gonna build a whole brand new chassis for Zach, and Zach's gonna have to do it something, but so what we're gonna do is we're gonna make it into a somewhat of a drag truck, and this is gonna take me a long time because I'd like to do it somewhat correctly. But street legaling it, okay, cool. But then the whole thing is though that I'm gonna have more fun at the track than I will driving this thing ever on the streets, and that's just how it goes. But you know, it'd also be the cheaper route right now at this exact moment in time, and. You know, but the biggest worry is just if we start blowing holes. When we blast this thing and we start blowing holes, then I'm really screwed. So what we're gonna do is cut the back half off. We'll make a whole video on how you're supposed to do that. And or buy a whole nother chassis. We'll have to see which one comes out to be the cheaper one right about now. But you know, then we got the 350 still sitting there, collecting dust. But then that will get put in at some eventual point. Hopefully it's not blown up because I only bought this thing for $750. Drove all the way up to Collingwood for it, but you know, hopefully it's half decent. Seems like it rolls over. I haven't done a compression test or nothing yet. But, yeah, you know, good times. Just throw this back on top of it. Try to keep some of the bird shit off of it. But then, you know, tires, grill, tailgate, drive shaft, hood, shit like that. Seat, air cleaner, jack, alternator, a box with something in it, and yeah, you know. Ooh, this is gonna be fun. If you have a sticker you'd like for me to put on my toolbox, comment it in the comments. Because I don't know at this point, because who knows what we'll see. So, you know, should we go through there? Sure. Don't kick that. As I kick it. Cubs. Fireball Cub, buddy's tractor, not mine. You know, good old Chief Itchy Bum there decides to steal my tools, and you know, I'll prove that fact right fucking now. Look, right over here. That's my wrench. That's my wrench. That's my sockets. That's my socket. You know, at least they don't go far, but I'm not mad about it. And then, you know, look at this. My very first toolbox. With a wasp nest in it, but it's cool. And then, you know, 19 something Cub, old, really old. Runs like a top. You know, Buddy loves it. You know, trying to do this in one take is a really big pain in the ass. I'll give you, but not mine, TJ's. So what we're gonna call TJ now is we're gonna call him Chief Itchy Balls. That's his new nickname, Chief Itchy Balls. And this is Chief Itchy Balls' Cub. And then if we go out here, not mine. Buddy broke splitter, broken buzz saw. I mean, not a buzz saw. Bush hog. That's it. You know, see what you're in. And right here, you may not want to come in this. You're checking if you check later, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Do you see that? Yeah, see? Old Blue. It's Cap. So what we're gonna do is we're gonna cut a lot of the wiring and everything else out of this thing, and you know, to turn it into a drag truck, I'd like to be able to change some things. Just because of, you know, brake pack. But like get rid of these, like really try to like shave some weight off this fucking thing. I'm thinking a fiberglass front end with fiberglass box panel. But right now she's sitting on concrete. That's the best place she can be sitting. You know, kind of hidden away. Used to be a chicken coop here once upon a time. But, you know, just out watching Buddy's fucking animals right now. It's kind of fun. You know. Ooh, my stupid Jetta. Piece of junk. If you would like to see a review on that thing before it's sold, let me know. Because I got some interesting words to say about that car. Buy a diesel, they say. That'll be fun, they say. No, it ain't. Dodgy. Dodgy's a great example. This thing won't scratch it. Oh, don't show the plates. I may be good at editing, but I'm not that good. You know, good old Dodgy. Dodgy suffers from irregular issues of a Dodge. Come here, let's look at this. So, this is what we call a Canadian, southern Canadian tractor. with the classic, lovely, do we call those fender flares or do we call those rust holes? So I like fender flares better. The fender flares, you know, with the rate reduction cab corner. See? Get in there. Like, point that shit right in there. See? You know what I mean? It's all weight reduction. See? Race car with door missing some piece of it. So this truck is considered a squat metal. So, you know, and it suffers from the also case of young Zach. My favorite thing to do to rusty old trucks. What you do is, no, like, I'm not gonna throw it at you, but what you do is you see the rust, right? And you see, oh, that's a little bit freaking holy like this, like a bubble or something like that. What you do is you take the grinder to it, and then you clean it all up, and then you just shove fiberglass in there. Just Mars glass, short hair Mars glass. Can't do that now, legally, but truck is scrap metal anyways now. We know better now, but this was cheap fix. And see, it wasn't it fell off. It was because the steel that was in behind it fell off. The Mars glass is still here. See, Mars glass. Good stuff. You know, I just thought I'd show that as an example because this is exactly, I mean exactly what happened to my truck. I'm almost like wanting to put like a good majority money on it because you know what? Everybody else is seeing the underneath of this thing, but nobody's seen what was underneath that fucking fender. When you take off a fender and you accidentally drop it and then all of a sudden it hits the floor and a fucking big old chunk of Bondo comes out like this. What do? Well, if you're me and you're dumb, just keep going. You know. But, you know, my buddies have chickens and ducks and 2 gooses. They're actually kind of cute. And they're nice. Oh, poor guy. He hurt his foot. You know, he may have got humped to death by another duck. But, you know, just thought might be good to finally upload a video. It's been a while. I don't think you're stuck, dude. I think you're good. I think you like it. I'm not sure though. Check on you. Yeah, no, good update. Yeah, that was fun. So we'll go back to the barn and we'll see what the fuck's going on there. Because, you know, we'll just have a little conversation about what we're exactly doing. So what we'll do is, you know, it's hard to think these things out. It really is. And you know, I'm very much of, I know how to do it, but trying to execute it in a nice and a half decently manner, not so much. You just, projects like these, they're a pain in the ass. They never end. But, you know, so I'm thinking the next time we're going to have a conversation will probably be when we put a blast in spring. So blasting this frame is going to be a good time because I can guarantee you right now I'm going to hurt for the next couple days after blasting this thing because this thing's going to suck. I don't have a frame roller, nothing like that. I got my back and yeah. So, you know, normal things. Zach suffers, nothing new. But we're going to try to save this frame as much as we possibly can. And then try to make it a short box, maybe a long box, maybe. Who knows at this point, because I don't even have an idea at this point, because you know what? We're just going to, we have to cut it and then we have to put plate steel in the C channel, like about this size, and then we have to jack it up, and then we have to get this thing all level and everything else. That's going to be a nightmare right there, because I almost want to put money also on that this frame is bent a good amount of money, but this is what I got to work with. I've got a hope and a dream, and maybe one day if you see these things through, they will all come true. I highly fucking doubt it though. But wait a minute, no, optimism. Yes, this thing is gonna run one day. So until next time, we'll talk to y'all fuckers and dig fuckers later. If you didn't like it, If you disliked it, well, fuck you. But then subscribe, that'd be great. And have yourself a good fucking day. Fuck you on your way out the fucking door. All right, talk to you later.